What's going on, guys? We're back tonight again with another video for you, and this one's kind of cool, man. I'm kind of impressed with this deck. I really didn't think it would be as good as it's been. I've beaten some pretty strong decks. I beat a Rivers deck with this thing, a couple others, but definitely felt better than I thought. So just going to start off with that right out the gate. And it is Demon Burn, I'm going to call this deck. Demon Burn. So, Demonophobia is the card of the deck I wanted to showcase. When played, your cards with burn abilities, wherever they are, gain 25 until played. And I kind of pointed this idea out a while ago in one of my videos that I thought they should do almost this identical card for burn specifically. It just felt like those cards were a little bit underpowered. And just having these cards like this that target cards with specific abilities like burn or lock, and giving them buffs, I thought could be a neat archetype. And lo and behold, this card has been released recently, and we have a sweet little archetype now kind of brewing from it. So we chose some other good buffer cards here to kind of combo. We got Beowulf. If your deck has 14 or more epic cards, your epic cards, wherever they are going to gain 19 until played. So we do just have the 4 limited cards in our deck, so that should be, should be 14 epics in the deck. Next up, we have Statue of Liberty. Again, a nice card for a deck like this. When played, if your deck has exactly 6 science, wherever they are, they gain 18 until played, and then we repeat for 6 albums, or for each album. So we do have the 666 archetype here. Got 6 history, 6 arts, and the 6 science. So taking full advantage of Statue. We do have Door to Hell in the deck as well. It does have a burn effect, so it should get the buff from Demonology, I presume. I haven't gone through and double checked to make sure all these cards do get the buff, but again, I would assume it would get the buff. Steadfast Tin Soldier, card that has a burn effect as well. When drawn, this card burns 10 for 3 turns, and when played, if played next to Ballet, this card gains 60 perm. So that combo of Tin Soldier and Ballet, one of my favorites, honestly, is a real strong combo because it perm buffs into the late game, so late game they get really strong. And Ballet, of course, when played, we're going to play it to the middle slot. This card's going to gain 40 perm. We don't care about the other 2 placements, always playing it to the middle. Next up, we have Kasha. Works good in this deck with the burn effect. So when drawn, your opponent's cards in hand burn 25 for 3 turns, and then all cards in our hand burning at the start of the turn gain 25. So 25 perm. So potential we hit something, potential we don't. I typically hold Fire Proximity Suit all game, so at least this card is getting buffed that 25 perm throughout the game. And then at the start of each turn, your opponent's cards in hand burning at the start of this turn lose 15 until played. So again, just dinging our opponent even further. And I've seen this card in this deck get quite big. I think I dropped it one game for 250 power, which I felt like was pretty good because it just kind of sat there at 0. Starts at 0, and it's basically stacked all game for me. And then dropped it, last turn of the game for nice big power play. So pretty decent. We got Hans Trap. When played, all cards except Festive Traditions in both players' hands lose 30 on the turn, and then again perm stats to the late game, gains 60 perm. So love that card there as well. We're gonna go with Fire. Obviously, we need some burn cards that are epics for Beowulf. So basically, just targeted a lot of burn epic cards here. When drawn, your opponent's cards in hand burn 10 until played. Just mainly getting that buff from Demon. We opted for Cow Pie in this deck, too. I wanted to really push over the top with some buffs here. So this is going to get, if we have 4 or more Unruly Ruler cards in the deck, our non-Unruly cards, wherever they are, gain 20 until played. So basically, the other 14 cards in the deck are going to get that 20 until played buff. And we do have one that kind of goes with burn as well. This Emperor Qin Fei is a burn card. So when drawn, 2 opponents' random cards in hand burn 15 until played. So again, more burn effect. That's getting the demon buff. And we needed to slot in 2 more Unruly Rulers, obviously, to take advantage of Cow Pie. So we went with just some strong effects. Andronicus, When played, you're going to get the cards in hand 21 power for 9 turns, so it carries over, which is nice. And then Richard of England, when drawn, random card in your hand loses 25, but 2 of your opponents lose 25. So that's probably going to hit our proximity suit more than likely, which is fine because we're offsetting anyway. And then we have Mount Etna, another nice epic burn card. Has some good base stats, 4 energy for 80, which is nice, heavy hitter. And then we do need a couple of lower energy cards in the deck. There are some big, heavy, a lot of 7s and 8 drops in the deck, you can see. So the deck is quite expensive. So it runs kind of tight this week on energy. So just having like an off 4 energy card is quite nice. Same with, I think I have a 3 energy in here with Door to Hell, another 4 with Demon. So just having these, sprinkle in these 3s and 4s really help us play this deck out. So without those, I think it would be a little tougher. Like if I slotted a 7 drop in place of this card, I think it would be a little too tight, honestly. So just keep that in mind if you do try to build something similar to this. Just keep an eye on the energy, especially for this week. Too many 7s could hurt you. Rockin' Merlin has another 7 drop. Epic as well with the burn effect. When returned, an opponent's random card in hand locks on the turn. And then an opponent's random card in hand burns 12 until played. So, again, just taking advantage of these burn cards, getting the buff from Demon. What else we got? We got Raphael, another epic burn card. When drawn, your opponent's cards in hand burn 14 until played. And if they have Michelangelo, we don't really care about that. That's really not relevant. And last card here, I kind of like this card too, Gladiatress. I wish it was maybe like 7 energy instead of 8. I think 8's a little pricey for it, but that draw effect is so strong because then you don't even have to play this card either. You just draw it, get the free 100 power, especially like last turn of the game, and then play 3 other cards with better base power or that are buffed up. But this card is going to get buffed, right? Because it does have a burn effect. So on return, your remaining cards in hand burn 50 until played. So that's the deck, guys. Like I said, kind of a fun build. I really like this one. I'll probably be playing it quite frequently just because it actually seems pretty good. We'll see. Let's see if I can get a win with it. Hopefully in the video. It's always when I'm, when I finally go to stream, I lose. So we'll see how it goes. But wish me luck, guys. So, is anybody else excited for the PC download version? It should be coming soon here. Kind of interested to see if that really kind of buffs up the game. Maybe we start seeing some more player base rolling in that we didn't have originally. So, kind of hoping for it anyway. We shall see. Let me drop. I think I want to drop Door to Hell in slot 1. Actually, let's do it like this. I did lose 1 game with this deck, and it was against a Paleo deck. So I'm hoping it's not a similar situation here that we saw before. So, but potentially. All right, you can see energy's quite tight here. We've got 8, 7, which is 15 plus 5. So we're playing out our max here. We're holding Tin Soldier for Ballet. So we're not going to play that until we see Ballet. So basically whatever we draw here, we hope we can play all 3. If not, we're going to be a little awkward. You really hope you get the combo as early as possible just to remedy this situation here that we're in. All right, opponent's coming out strong, so I am a little concerned. And we did just kind of draw a little awkward here, so I think we go ahead and just concede this round because I don't want to play fire proximity suit. It's a little awkward. It just sucks we drew the Tin Soldier so early. That's actually the first time I've had this happen in probably 4 or 5 games that I've played, so it doesn't happen often. But again, there is that risk. We are playing quite tight here, so no surprise. But his deck does look pretty solid, so I am a little concerned here. All right, let's see here. Let me think this out. I want to get a fire card down. So these are all opponents' cards on fire. So let's do it like this. Hopefully we draw into ballet now. I think we will. Of course, very last turn. Awkward. There she is. Let's get those gals cycling. All right. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, buddy. All right. What do I want to do now? Let's do the Mount Etna. Hoping we can pull a win out this round. 'Cause if we start off losing 2 in a row, it can be quite dicey. All right, Gladiatress might have saved us there, along with Door to Hell. All right, we got our statue finally. Let's get you down. 18 energy left. So I think we got to play our max here, because I want to win this round. Yeah, let's do it like that. Like I said, I'm just a little nervous. Don't want to start off 0-2. We can still play Door to Hell slot 1, and we'll get it again last turn of round 4. All right, we did get a buff from Demon there. That's cool. So it did hit our... Actually, I think I'm going to go Hans here. So I get it. So if I win this round, it gives me a shot at round 4 as well. We'll see. So what else is good, guys? I finished up that Rogan episode I was talking about in last video, and they jumped on the creatine subject, so I'm kind of interested in that. I've heard them talk about that supplement quite a bit, especially for the neurological effects of it, really helping the brain out. So I'm kind of interested in that. I'll probably do a little more research and before I buy anything, but interested. Might want to jump on that creatine bandwagon, try it out. I shouldn't say never. I haven't taken it since I was really young. Probably like 15 or 16 years old. My one of my baseball coaches was giving it to us at the time. You know, he was basically just said, "Oh, this is a good supplement for you. Go ahead and take it." And we just all took it, you know, willy-nilly, without knowing much about it. But yeah, might end up being good after all. All right, we're up 109. Probably need to get our max here instead of Richard. So let's do that. Hoping we can pull through. Oh, Barry just sealed our fate there. At the minus 60. That's all right. We might have a chance here still. All right. Ooh, that's a good draw, too. So which means we're going to get Ballet and Tin Soldier on the last turn of the game, which is good because those cards are going to be massive. So I like our chances for that reason. Into the late game, at least. Let's drop Kasha down here. I don't think it mattered which one of those two I played, to be honest. Not drawing them again. Oh, yeah, 10 soldiers. Massive. Look how big he is. 308. We take that. All right, I might redeem myself here against Paleo. There is a chance. Looks like he dropped Argent So he's going to get that last turn of the game. So we know what we're up against. All right. So definitely going statue. I think I'm going to go Etna and Raphael. Got to keep an eye on that energy. All right, 284. Yeah, we got a good shot here. Really doubt he's dropping 700 power here to win this. We got our door to hell. We're playing it. I'm wondering now if I save Hans for next round. So we got another 100 from Gladdy there. I think that might be the play, because Hans will be nice for next round. 600. If he gets 900 here, I think he deserves the win, honestly. He could be playing Dragon. What would that be? It'd be some good stats. But, yeah. If he gets it, he gets it. Let's just do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I think he's going to pull back, but I should have said it just so you guys would have believed me. Dang. All right, we got our Hans now for the start of this round. That'll be good. Get a nice debuff. You can see our fire proximity, too. It's getting up there. 234. We don't necessarily need to play Beowulf now. I think we can save that energy. It's a draw effect, so it doesn't matter. I know Cow Poop is also a draw effect, but he's cheaper. So let's play him. There's that dragon I thought he had. There, he saved it. He done saved it. All right, I'm still feeling pretty good. Like I said, we're drawing into Tin Soldier and Ballet. Last turn. We did already draw our door to hell, though. So question is, do we play Fire Proximity this turn? I think we have to. Right? I think we're playing him for sure. Let me see. Or do we go like this? It's 508. This is 490, but also buffs Merlin for next turn, potentially. No, let's do it like this. We might not need to play Andronicus. Can't remember what that final card's going to be. Is it Sasha? Ooh, he's doing work, though. He might have gotten us. We're down 250. Yeah, it's going to be tight. I think he's got us. Dang. We were doing so good, too. All right, let's see. Do we do this, 605, or do we do you, 570? Okay, 605. We're going to get another buff of 60, so 660. Yeah. Hope I locked something good over there. Ooh, he got us. Dang. So close, guys. Like I said, I knew Paleo was going to be a tough one. Good game, sir. Good game. All right, we'll do one more. Let's see if we can catch a dub. Let's see. All right, we got Jumaz. July-Maz? Mahazi? All right, let's see. We got Bayo on the rip with statue. I don't think we can play them all at the same time, though. So, what do we do? Do we just cycle Bayo now with statue? That might just be the play. Get the two expensive cards out of our hand. All right, looks like we're up against mammals. This will be interesting. Curious to see how we do against that. All right, we got our fire proximity. Ooh, he only played 2 cards there. Interesting. Letting us catch up. Ooh, nice buff from Kasha there. Awkward hand again with Ballet. We just can't catch a break with drawing those too early. So it would seem. Hee hee hee. 283. I think he got us. Okay. Yeah, we don't seem to win round 1 very much with this deck, I noticed. Could just be that tight energy. I think we didn't play 1 card round 1, so that actually might have been the difference in that round. There we go. Ballet, Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy up in that something. Watch me cranking, watch me something. Alright, let's see here. We have enough for Gladdy now. Let's go ahead and drop him. Ooh, some good stats from our opponent there. 604 already, huh? Dang, he really wants to sweep us. He's gonna try. All right, Demon Boy. Show me what you got. Do it like that. Yeah, he's definitely looking to win this round too. Yeah, we might be in trouble now. Like I said, every time I hit the record button, I just can't win. Never fails. Actually, I feel like I've been on a pretty good winning streak lately. Surprisingly, when I hit the record button, so I can't complain too much. I gotta show a loss once in a while. Apologize if you guys hear the neighbor's go-kart riding around. I'm sitting outside again just because it's nice out. And he is just riding up and down the road. How many of y'all had go-karts as a kid? That is something I loved when I was a kid, man. I had a go-kart probably by the age of like 7. And I rode that thing everywhere. Like nobody's business, man. It was awesome. I remember being so excited to get home from school just to go start that thing up. It was so exciting. My dad, actually, we had a excavator in the backyard. I grew up on 5 acres, and he had a dump truck and everything. Okay, buddy, I hear you. All right, let me see it. Come here. My son's got his hand hurt. Sorry about this, guys.
Right there.
Oh, I see it, buddy. Mwah. Okay, all good. All right, we'll get one in a minute, okay? Sorry about that, you guys. But anyway, I grew up on 5 acres down in Loxahatchee, Florida. And my dad had an excavator in back and basically stockpiled fill back there. So we could essentially, he owned a dump truck and like a company with, he'd haul fill everywhere basically. So that material, we just sell it out of the back of our property basically. What was I going? Oh, so with the go-kart, he actually had this spot where his excavator like sat in the middle of the pile. I mean, I'm talking massive, probably like 20,000 yards worth of dirt. And he sat in the middle, and he took his excavator and he built me like a track around the material of shell rock that we had. And I would just take the go-kart through there. And it was like part of the track, he built. Be hauling butt up this hill and cutting out and back down, It was awesome. So this is fun stuff I remember as a kid, man. And we got into four-wheelers, and one of my buddies, we still had that kind of that hill back there that my dad built. It was a little bit different this time. Instead of like a track, he built us like a huge hill to like climb up with the four-wheeler. And I let one of my buddies drive it when I was a kid, and I was on the back, and he caught a washout that we didn't know was there as we were going up, and it just tipped us over the side of this hill, and we got like crushed, man. It was the worst. I just remember that back tire rolling off, and off we went, dude. It was crazy. Just thinking back, it's like, how did I not get my neck broken, The things you do as kids. All right, we're not looking great to win here. I think we have to play proximity suit now to try to win. I'm just going to play our max. I don't know what else to do in this situation. He's pretty much steamrolling me. Yeah, it's a good thing we played that or we would have lost. Or actually, that's still just turn 2. Oh, well, poo. I thought that was GG's on the round. All right, well, let's do it again. Let's play our max because I'm nervous. So I'm going to do it like this. Okay. All right, so we're sitting okay. We know we're drawing into ballet. Tin Soldier again. Again, that's like our main win con. We played proximity, so kind of sad about that now. I think we drew our door to hell. So, yeah, it's not looking too great for us. I think this is going to be a close ending. He's definitely going to get out to the early lead here. Ooh, he was sitting on Vampire Bat. You see that? Sat on that like all game, it looks like. Back from the dead, baby. We give him the hearty eyes because nice play. All right, here we go. Here's our big turn. Hopefully it can stack up somewhat. It'll be like 670 here. Oh. He's getting another 100 from Arabian Horse. Yeah, we're in trouble. I think he got us. We held our own pretty good, though, against a strong deck, so I can't complain. Ooh, nice buff from Glad there. All right. What's that buffing? Those 3? I don't think that's as good as just playing you. So I think that's the best we can do. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. He's playing 3 cards. Yeah, he got us. Good game, good game. Just didn't have a good finish there. So it's kind of what sucks when you don't get door to hell cycling for round 5. It's really nice to draw that last turn of the game. But is what it is. We had to get it. We had to get it cycling. All right, guys, that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, it played good when I was in playtesting, but you can see we got overtaken by some strong decks there. So not as good as I hope to showcase, but still a fun deck and unique. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. We'll try to bring you guys something fun and unique next time. All right, guys, thanks for watching.